Hello you guys, it's Friday and this is the nail art design we're going to be working on today. It's a yellow fading golden background with some nail art. You see there's some red nail art. So let's get started you guys. I'm going to be working on my dominant hand. What I would recommend for doing your dominant hand is have a sturdy place to work on. Place your hand on a table, that way it doesn't move a lot. And something that helps me a lot is that the day I know I'm going to be doing my manicure, I try to keep away from caffeinated drinks. So that might help you as well. Okay, what I'm going to work with you guys, first I'm going to do the background, the yellow fading background. I'm going to be using my loose powdered shimmers. And the reason I'm using the loose powders is because some of you guys have asked me if I could show you how I use them. There's many ways of using them and they're all correct, you guys. I'm just going to show you guys how I use mine. So the next thing we're going to do to get this look is we're going to get a nail polish. We have our shimmers here. Okay, we're using the yellow shimmers, and in this case I'm using a glittered polish. Sometimes I use a glittered polish, and sometimes you can also use a clear polish. Those two. And the polishes you use for your glitters, use them only for your glitters. Okay, so you girls are going to start by doing a yellow French tip manicure, just a regular French tip manicure. I'm going to get my nail polish, and I'm going to dip it in the glitter, and there's no residue left in the glitter. It all sticks to the brush. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to brush it on. I'm going to pat it on, just like you see me patting here. All I'm doing is patting it on the area, because if you brush it on, it gets gooey because of the glitters. So all I'm doing is patting it on, just like that. That's how I apply my glitters, okay? That's how I use my loose shimmered glitters. It makes less of a mess to me, it seems, but like I said, there's no wrong way of using them. This is just the way that I like to use them. So that's how I apply my glitters. But because I want some more glitter on the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip again, and I'm going to pick some shimmers, and I'm going to pat them on the rest of the areas that I want them. Not all the way down, just on certain areas. Like, we dip again, we get some, and I'll place them right there. Okay, so we're working on the background right now. So now that I have the shimmers where I want them, oh, I hope you guys saw that. I hope I didn't check the video. And as you can see, no polish sticks to the shimmers. So that's how I use my glitters, you guys. The next thing I'm going to do, because I want more shimmers, is I'm going to get my big glittered shimmers, and I'm going to apply them all over the nail. Okay, just everywhere, and let the chips fall where they may. Okay, so there we go. Now we have the background to work with. The next thing I'm going to be doing is the nail art you see there, which is super easy to do, you guys. It's not difficult at all. For this design, you're going to need a glopping piece of paper. I'm going to get my red polish. I'm going to glop my piece of paper, and we're going to work on that half flower you see there. So the next thing I'm going to do is on this corner, and of course in your real time, allow the colors to dry. Okay, I'm going to use my nail daughter with a thin tip brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in, and I'm going to start in this corner here, and all I'm going to do is lines, you guys. There you go. There's my first line. Okay, I'm going to dip again. I'm going to do a line to the side, just like that. Dip again. I'm going to do my third line over here. Okay, next I'm going to do my line over here. Okay, and all we have left to go is one more. It's a very easy design to do. Okay, so I've done 5 lines like that. Okay, very, very easy to do, girls. Very, very easy to do. The next thing I'm going to do, we're done with our glopping piece of paper, and you girls could see how easy that was to do. We've done the side flower. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my rhinestones, and I placed them on the red ones. I'm going to get my my glopping polish, which is just a clear polish I use. I'm going to dot the middle of my flower. And this is a little bit difficult because it's not the finger I usually show you guys with, but I wanted to show you guys, just to give you girls tips on how to use your not so dominant hand. You're always holding it steady because it's a little bit more shaky. Okay, so I'm going to place the stone right there, right in the middle, right there. And the next thing we're going to do is, we've already done the flower. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply rhinestones, 5 rhinestones, sort of like in a rounded, so like a half circle. I don't want to put them straight. I want to go around the flower. So that's what we're going to do next, okay? I'm going to start on the very bottom, right there. Okay, I'm going to dip my stick or my toothpick, whatever you girls are using is fine. I'm going to place my rhinestone right there. Okay, so there's my first rhinestone. The second rhinestone, I'm going to go a little bit lower, a little bit higher, right there. And I'm going to dip your toothpick or whatever you're using. I'm going to pick my stone and I'm going to place it right there. Okay, so now you girls can see at all times I'm holding my finger because, like I said, this is my dominant hand, so I need to have control of it. Even more so that if I was doing this one, all I need is to place it on, rest it on my finger, and I can go from there. But because this one is not, I need to hold it at all times, if you guys can notice that. The next rhinestone I'm going to place is going to be right there. So I'm going to be covering the little shimmer in the bottom, but that's okay. I'm going to place it right there. Okay, that's my third one. My fourth one, I'm going to place it right there. So I'm going to dip my stick. Okay, I'm going to pick my stone and I'm going to place it right there. Okay, so far we have 4 going on. The last one I'm going to place is going to be a little bit rounded towards the top, right there. Okay, so I'm going to dip my stick and I'm going to pick my stone and I'm going to place it right there. Right there. Okay, so that's it, girls. That's how you girls are going to get this nail art design. You guys can see at all times when you're doing your not so dominant hand, you need to support it, not only like this, like you usually do with your non-dominant hand, but like that, or it always needs support just because it's not the one you usually use. So that's how you girls are going to get this nail art design. I hope you girls like it. Try it out in your favorite colors, and if you don't have the loose glitters, you girls could just use a glittered polish, a yellow glittered polish, and you'll get the same effect. Usually that's what I do, but I wanted to show you guys how I use my loose powder. Take care, girls. Have a wonderful weekend, and let me know how it works for you. Bye, you guys.